Hello, I'm Dr. Crampton and we're going to be going through data mining. Data mining is when you identify useful information from large quantities of data. Now, technology is fabulous for doing this. If we are just having a few data points, if we're doing a class test, we can easily glance over and look at what our students need, what we can do for them, how we can improve as teachers. However, when you get so much more data, imagine having your test or your end of grade exams all the way going back through a few years. Having all that data together is very hard to look through, but yet that information, when you have a great deal of data, gives you such possibilities in seeing things that you've never even anticipated. These are really crucial, and companies use these a great deal. For example, Walmart is a great company using data mining, where it looks at what has been sold and actually ships in extra stock automatically, even without any employees being part of any of the process. What happens is it just looks at what's been purchased and says, oh, this store needs more of this product, and ships it in. That's automatically from computers through data mining. Credit card companies look at those at risk or those that are going at risk, again through trends in what they're doing. Retailers use it a great deal for advertisements, looking where people are clicking on past purchases. Manufacturers also look at what you're going to be anticipated buying through data mining. There was a real interesting incident of this happening where a lady suddenly started receiving congratulations in being pregnant, and would you like to consider buying these products? And at that point she had no idea she was pregnant. But what the data mining had done is it looked at all these different areas of what she'd purchased and what she'd been doing and said, oh, there's a trend here, and people that do those things are typically pregnant. And so she found out through data mining that she was pregnant. Insurance companies also use it for setting rates, and manufacturers use it a great deal to improve their supply and build on what they know to do a better job. So the question is, how can we use it for educational purposes? And there are many great opportunities. This was nicely put across in the data that we're looking at now. So if you look at this data and imagine this is just a very, very small imaginary data example. This will explain how we cluster and how the computer works to understand and reveal particular trends. So as you can see here, we have income, and this would be low going to high. We have computers here, again low computers, home computers at home, and then to high. So this is for those that don't have a computer, and these are perhaps many. So looking here, this point here would have a low income and low computer, maybe no computer there. So let's have a look how the computer cluster those points. As you can see here, you've got the green, blue and red, and it's grouped those together. Clustering has grouped similar data points together, so now we can begin focusing on groups of families, such as low income, high computer access, or how they're doing it, and how we can improve what access maybe they have to computers in school. That's just one understanding of how they group and cluster the data to conduct this data mining, to how they tell us what the trends are. This, again, is very useful in schools. Education Week came up with this great comment. It said, the drive to close achievement gaps and eliminate chronic low performance has become a quest for the K-12 Holy Grail. We know that what we're looking for and why, and see clues to success everywhere. In public education, the promise of data-informed decisions that drive instruction, improve student and school performance, and close achievement gaps appears limitless. But schools, districts, and most K-12 leadership teams are not close to realising the kinds of data-driven benefits that already exist in fields like finance, services, medical, and science. So all those groups, and what we described before, even Walmart are using these tools. So we need to start looking at how we can use them in schools. The US Department of Education specify what educators and administrators should be doing. They should be developing a culture of using data for making instructional decisions, involve IT departments in planning for data collection and use, be smart data consumers who ask critical questions about commercial offerings and create demand for the most useful features and uses. Start with focused areas where data will help, show success, and expand to new areas. So I think that's one of the first things that we could perhaps start on, especially as you start going through this course. We can communicate with parents and students about where data came from and how the data are used, and help align state policies with technical requirements for online learning systems. Online data is great, again, for the fact that it's already in the system, and then data mining can start working and finding out trends that would be useful for improving our schools. So in thinking about this, as you go through this model, I'd like you to think, how could you use data mining in your classroom? We can go bigger after that, but how can you use it in your classroom?